Hey you guys, how's it going? How's it going, everybody? Just thought I'd pop in for one more day of streaming in a row. We've done a lot this week. Wasn't really planning on it, but just figured I'd grind out the Twitch affiliate real quick, just see how it goes. Yo Solaris, yo Puddle, how's it going? How's it going? Hope you're having a good day, good night, good morning, wherever you are. The berries are flashing at me. They're still all good though. Yeah, I just needed to do 7 streams in the month. So, I hit all the other requirements like real quick, but you just need 7 streams. I didn't realize that was a requirement when I started Twitch streaming, so here we are. Kind of cool getting used to doing just like random weekday streams. I've been enjoying it. Hope you guys are liking it too. Thanks for hanging out. Probably gonna be a pretty short one tonight. I just finished prepping a new OT for our team for like events and trophies and stuff like that. So I had to go through Sinnoh. Ugh, I don't like Sinnoh. So that sucked. But I just had to make it to Salation Town, however you say that. So that's done, ready to go for Saturday. Saturday's gonna be a super cool event. If any Team Gold members or Poke Avengers are hanging out, make sure you get your teams prepped for that. It's gonna be a really good one. Yeah, you're checking it out. It's so beginner friendly too, and the time investment isn't much. Like you can, if you want to grind out a really unoptimized team, you can, but you could just like go to the first route in any region and just grab 6 Pokemon. It doesn't really matter. There are restrictions on moves though, so make sure you do follow those. You'll have to use TMs and stuff, so it does cost a little bit of money. But if that's a restriction, just let me know and I'll send you the money or the TMs that you need. But yeah, it's gonna be really funny, I think. I'm really curious to see what kind of shit people come up with. I got some devious things on my team. So I'm really curious to see how they turn out. There's not really any way to test it though. Like in most PvP tournaments, you can like prep your team and then go test it and see how it's gonna be. But this one, there's not really any way to test it. You haven't built any Pokemon? Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, but the point is to build like the worst team possible. So if you just like go catch, like you can really like think about it, or you could just like go catch a Rattata, go catch a Caterpie, a Wurmple, a Pidgey, call it a day. Just make sure it has 4 attack moves and there's 4 moves that are banned. Just because you can make it like literally unusable if you use certain moves. So we banned off just like Fling and what's the equivalent of Fling, Natural Gift or whatever, the Fling but with berries, and then Dream Eater and the other sleeping attack. Okay, Snore, I think. We just didn't want it to be like a bunch of Pokemon where you literally can't use them. So make them as weak as you can, but don't. But I really hope we came up with a rule set that makes it playable. Because at first we, with our first rendition of the rule set, I had people DMing me on Discord like, hey, can I run this? And it was like a team of 6 where literally you couldn't attack. So we ended up changing the rule set a little. So check that out. I can link it to you in the chat here. Yeah, it should be a good time. It's just the Poke Avengers are gonna be on it too, so it's like a collab thing. So yeah, it should be a good event. It'll be fun. Just a stupid idea. I actually stole it from, I play Warhammer, like 40k. And there's on Goonhammer, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Warhammer 40k, but there's like a it's Clara. There's a team called, or like an article, a a journalist thing that makes like really optimized competitive stuff called Goonhammer, and they came up with an annual event where they make the worst 40k teams that they can and then compete in a tournament with it. So I kind of stole the idea from that and then kind of altered it so that it would fit the Pokemon rule set. So I think we're just gonna I have to do this and then I'll hop on my main. I gotta water my berries on my main. A great idea, cool. Yeah, a lot of people seem interested in it, so curious to see how it turns out. I'm really curious what kind of like Smeargles people come up with. I found out something really stupid about Smeargle. I was trying to make the dumbest moveset possible on it. Focus Punch is bugged on PokeMMO. So I like, who the hell would put Focus Punch on a Smeargle? So I tried it and tried it and tried it. I spent like 2 hours trying it because after it didn't work, I was just like fixated on it, on like why it wouldn't work. So I kept trying to find ways, and then I ended up sending a bug report in, and they said that it's just bugged now. It's not like a high priority item, but it's interesting because it's something on their list now. It's kind of a funny thing to find. Yeah, I'm so excited to see what teams people come up with. I imagine we're going to see a lot of dumb Smeargles. But again, I hope the rule set that we came up with makes it so every Pokemon should at least have a use. Because before, yeah, like it's just too easy to make a Pokemon with 4 moves that just literally can't do anything. Because if you don't put any restrictions, then it'll just be 4 Pokemon with like Leer, Tail Whip, and like Memento, and like no attacking moves. Oops. So yeah, we just got rid of all the status moves, and I think that was the right call. I got some cool news today. Destiny Bond battles, yeah, exactly. Like when the freaking stuff that people were sending me, in the first, like I was saying, we changed the rule set, but when I had the first rule set, I thought it was reasonable because I think we had it limited to 2 status moves. I should say hi to people. Yeah, we had it limited to 2 status moves. And even with that, just having the 2 attacks, people came up with such game-breaking stuff. It was ridiculous. Yeah, it was super fun. I spent quite a bit of time like looking through, just because obviously I'm gonna make like a video out of it and stuff. So I looked through like lists of the worst Pokemon I could find, and it's just so funny, like actually going out and catching these terrible Pokemon that you otherwise would never have any reason to go catch. So I had a lot of fun with it. I got my team already. Last thing I just need to craft the trophy, the prize Bidoof. So that's what I was doing just before this. I made a new OT for our team, and just for like events and stuff. Yo, Macaro, how's it going? How's it going? Are you coming out Saturday for the event? Should be a good time. The bottom feeder bash. We were just talking about the worst Pokemon you can come up with. You got 1 day of prep. Yeah, like I said, you don't need to prep much. The only thing is like, just make sure you have the 4 attacks, and they're not one of the... Oh, you're working? That's too bad. Yeah, because that's why I wanted, like originally we kind of talked about making it like a catch and battle. So like you have 1 hour to go catch your Pokemon, and then we jump into the tournament. But it's just like, I'm glad we decided against that because it's too much with the move setting. If we didn't have like move restrictions, like that's how most of these style of things go. But yeah, with the move set restrictions, you kind of have to make sure that, because there's some things that don't have 4 attacks that they can use. Like when I can't remember which ones, but I was looking through some and they like literally just don't have 4 attacks. So make sure it can have 4 attacks because that's a requirement. Actually, I have to level this Lopunny. So we're gonna do some Poliwag hordes or Poliwhirl hordes because I really want a shiny Poliwhirl. Actually, there's a different shiny, but I kind of want to level while I'm shunting. HP, I don't really need. Yeah, we'll do the Poliwhirl. So we're gonna go to Johto. We'll just do some Horde and EXP hunting at the same time. You just thought of something terrible you can make? Uh-oh. Hey man, I have a whole team of terrible stuff. I don't want to leak it yet though. Don't need you guys copying my devious ideas. But yeah, there's some like crazy people with crazy ideas based on what I saw from our just the initial conversations that people were having with me. Keep it a secret? Yeah, for sure. I'm so curious. But yeah, it was really funny to just go out and catch, because usually when you get like 31 IVs, you're like stoked, right? When you're catching. And I'd like catch like there was one time I caught a 2 times 31 and I'm like, damn it, why did I have to get it 2 times? I think it was a Smeargle too. I got a 2 times 31 Smeargle and I'm like, what? Damn it. Never had that response to that before. Just celebrating when all the IVs are below 10. Yo, Betty Bojangles, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I'm stoked for this Saturday though. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And I guess, yeah, I'm still gonna do my regular stream on Friday also. What do we got here? Is it? Lopunny has such weird attacks. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna be streaming 4 days in a row then. Crazy. Twitch has got their claws into me. I'm addicted now. Can't stop streaming. Oh, I was saying I got some exciting news. We were looking over some stuff and me and my wife, I think I'm getting a new PC because editing videos on this PC is just a nightmare. Like anytime I put any effect in, it just like the preview screen where you like watch the effect go, it just freezes. So I can't actually see any of the effects that I edit. I just have to like kind of go by feel, and they take so long to load. So yeah, I'm gonna get a new PC. I'm stoked. I found a really nice one. It's got like an i9 it's a 13th generation i9. I can't remember which one exactly. 32 gigs RAM, 4070 Ti, or sorry, not a Ti, just a 4070 graphics card. So should be real nice. Will definitely make editing nicer. Hoping the stream will be a little smoother. Yeah, I've always done builds my own. Like I've always custom built. I just don't have time right now. Like I'd rather, I was thinking about it because I was putting together all the pieces and gonna order them all and then build it. And I'm like, okay, so I have like an hour of free time a night basically. And that hour typically goes into like doing stuff or making videos. So I'm like, okay, I could spend an hour making videos or streaming, or I could spend an hour building a PC, or probably a couple hours. So, and when I looked it up, this PC it's on sale and it's better priced than buying the parts individually. So it's in funny money, like our Canadian dollars. So it's, but it's like 2,600, like 2,600 in Canadian dollars. So I don't know where you guys are from, but that's like the equivalent of probably 2,000 American, give or take. So it didn't seem too bad for a 4070 and an i9 13th gen with 32 gigs and a 2 terabyte SSD. So I'm pretty stoked for that. And it's like water cooled and everything. So it's kind of sick. bounce. I don't need bounce. So yeah, I'm really, really excited for that. I haven't done anything other than upgrade my GPU in like a long time. I'm still running on an i5 6600K, which was like amazing when I got it. It was like the top i5 at the time, and I got it like overclocked and everything. And yeah, I built it all myself. But yeah, this one just seemed like a really good deal. It looks sick too because it's pre-built, so it's all cohesive. A 4690K. Damn, dude. That's wild. Yeah, that's a little honestly, like if you're just playing if you're just playing Poke MMO, it's not a big deal. And even just gaming in general, it really doesn't cause any problems. But when you're doing the video editing, just it's brutal. That's the best thing you've owned. Yikes. Do you have a graphic? What it's like the graphics card you got in there? Hopefully you're not using integrated graphics. Although again, if you're just playing Poke MMO, you could run this thing. Literally, you can run it on your phone. It's a bottleneck? Yeah. Yeah, for Helldivers, I'd imagine. There's so much going on with Helldivers with all the spawns. Especially like behind, like outside of your graphical interface. There's like a lot of background information being processed. That makes sense. It's in for a decent laptop, nice. Oof, no room for PC. That's too bad. I'm pretty lucky we have a pretty large house, so. We live like in a, not like rural, but a small town. So housing's, or a small city, I guess. So housing is pretty cheap. And it's all like prairie, so it's pretty, the lots are always really big. So pretty happy to have this kind of space. 3050 is not bad. Yeah, and the brand doesn't really matter. A 3050 is a 3050, really. I'm running a 3060 Ti right now in mine, and the 3060 Ti it's amazing, I think. It runs everything like totally smooth. But yeah, I hit that bottleneck with my processor a lot. Laptops are decent though. Again, like with the modern, it seems like nowadays like computer parts are just getting smaller and more efficient, so laptops are totally good. They're still more expensive and they won't last as long, and you can't really upgrade them or like fix them if anything goes wrong, which is my... Oh shit, you scared the shit out of me. What the... Sorry, one sec. All right, sorry guys. My wife sneaking up on me. Came out of the darkness. All right, where were we? Use veins. That's actually not a bad thing for what I'm using it. I'll get rid of Endure. I don't really need that. Motherboard CPU is not an issue. Yeah, that's the thing. Going live and editing is like rough. Yo, Schmike, how's it going? Thanks for coming and hanging out. Yeah, doing Twitch and video editing, both those, you really need a processor and some, like, if you have a good amount of RAM. Like I have 16 gigs of RAM right now, which for gaming is like plenty. You really don't need 32. But yeah, the like for video and streaming, 32 is pretty useful, and a good CPU is really important. My Twitch actually tells me that my stream looks like crap all the time, so I hope it's not too bad. But it's because my computer just can't really keep up. But with this game, it's like if there's a little bit of latency, it's not a big deal because it's not like a fast-paced game, and it's already pixel graphics, so it's not a big deal. So it just kind of runs decently anyway. But I'm hoping with the new one it'll look it'll run a lot smoother. Yeah, the Togetic's not selling. I'd be shocked if that thing sold for 100 mil. Yeah, I think 50 mil is totally reasonable because it was just a shiny Toga. Yeah, like that's crazy, man. For just a catch. Like, okay, let me check. So Charizard. So this is like, this is basically not quite comp ready, I guess, but like that even seems really high when you could just. How much are what's like a Metagross? I'm just trying to compare it to other egg hunts. 100 mil really for Metagross? Oh, it's timid though. Or no, timid's not good. You want Jolly. Usually egg hunts are around 50 mil. I guess I just looked up like the 2 most sought out ones. Harder to sell because it's female? Kinda, yeah. Honestly, with egg hunts, you usually want it female though. It's just hard because who wants a shiny Togekiss, you know? That's not really like a desired one. Like, I guess like a Metagross and Charizard, those are like the 2 most desired egg hunts. What about like, I think Skarmory might be a good comparison. Because it's like, it's a decent one, but it's not. Isn't Skarmory an egg hunt? Am I crazy? Rare. Oh, he's got some uncommon spots. Never mind. Wait, those were not really uncommon. Those are headbutt locations. So yeah, this is these are crazy. I thought Skarmory he's basically an egg hunt. Oh, I guess because people spend a lot of time doing the dogs there. 32 gigs of RAM. You're scared of opening the laptop? Why? I take off like an airplane. What's wrong with your laptop? I don't think you need more RAM than 32. 32 is like plenty. I only have 16 and it's totally fine. What is an egg hunt? Oh, so basically like, so actually I have a video coming out tomorrow on this. So like Absol. So Absol this is why I do like egg hunting for this. This is hyper cheap in my opinion. So because Absol is like only rare and very rare, if you're encountering it, the best you're gonna get is like 1 encounter every couple minutes. So it's cheaper, or sorry, not cheaper. It's actually more expensive, but it takes a lot less time to just buy like a ton of breeders and just breed a ton of Absols. Because every egg you hatch is a new encounter. I have a video on it too. It's called Get Your Dream Shiny or something like that. But yeah, this, like, that's why I have this. Because these are just eggs I need to hatch. These are all the ones that I just hatched. And then I'm just organizing it so that I can basically go like Absol, breeder, Absols, breeders, like Absols, dittos. And then these are all just fresh hatches. I just have a couple more and then I'm going to do a new batch. Yeah, I already have one actually on egg breeding. I could probably link it to you if you're curious. The one tomorrow that's coming out is all specifically for Absol. So I compare egg breeding to like egg hunting it to the different single encounter locations. So yeah, that's like the video on egg hunting specifically. You have to wait a week if Red has the team I don't want. No, if he's stuck on the team until you beat him. So he won't swap until you beat him. Which team is it on? Like, which one are you stuck on? Because I think you're on, yeah, we're on team. So if you need I don't mind lending you some stuff if you need it. Another 5 dittos and you got a box. Nice, nice. I'm looking to buy boxes. I want 40 boxes in my mail, like 40 ditto boxes for Shiny Wars. That's my plan. Because I want to do 480 eggs a day for Absol. I really, really want Absol by the end of the Shiny War. So I'm going to have 40 boxes of dittos and 40 boxes of male field breeders. So it should be enough for 480 encounters a day for 10 days. Yeah, 80 boxes. Yeah. Sounds good, Puddle. And yeah, if you know anyone doing male egg, like male field breeders, that would be awesome. Because dittos are easier to find, but male, just because you make less money doing it. I usually buy them for 60k and then 80k mailed. So that would be sweet. You haven't attempted? Oh, you haven't done any reds? So red is always Gen 1 first, no matter what. So the first time you ever beat red, it's always going to be Gen 1. And then after you beat the Gen 1 team, it rotates randomly between the 5. That's cool you got the Gen 5 team though. That's probably like the most expensive one to make, I think. I haven't tested it with budget stuff though. I should have spent more time just testing it with budget stuff, but I just wanted to get the video done, and I just want to get all the red gens done and up so that there's actual like guides so people can use them. And then I figured later, if we find some better ways to like optimize it or different teams, we can always kind of test those out and put it up later. But for now, I just think people just need the guides, and there's no guides on anywhere on YouTube anyway. I just found them on I found it through Cav, and then he linked to Bilibili, so I just went off the Bilibili video. Yeah, I need field. Whismer our field. So if you have a box of male Whismers, I'll definitely buy those. You got 8 Ditto boxes? Damn, dude, I'll buy. I don't know if I can buy 8 right now. I'd have to do some math on it. Just because I have to pay, I'm paying about $1 mil. Well, about $1 mil into the event on in prizing and stuff on Saturday. Dude, the prizes for Saturday's event are crazy. With the donations we got, it's like the winner gets like 2 mil. It's nuts. So I'm putting $1 mil in for like raffles and stuff like that and some prizing. Oh, actually, I think I'm putting 1.5 mil. But yeah, I'll definitely buy your Ditto boxes. If you're good to mail, I want them in my mailbox so I can just spend Shiny War week just going with no downtime, like no trading time. Changes every week? No, you gotta make the Gen 1 team. If you want to borrow my Honchkrow, you can. That's fine. Yeah, the PvP event, the like bottom feeder bash, the prize has gone up pretty crazy. Especially for such a meme event. Like I thought it was, at first I made it a small prize, just like a meme prize, because it's a 6x0 Bidoof, and then I just had a little bit, and then we got some donations from Puddle and Cry. Yeah, Bilibili's crazy. The strats I'm finding on there, and like you just need to know how to use translation tools and stuff like that. You experimenting with breeding. Oh, you never touch breeding? Yeah, dude, breeding's so good. I wouldn't breed with random dittos though. That's like really tough. Like that, you'd need a lot of breeding knowledge to like do random ditto breeds. I'd recommend just buying dittos. I'd recommend just starting with like 2x31 natured things. Like do like a 31 attack, 31 speed adamant cloister. Do like a batch of that. That's probably the easiest thing to start with, or shelters or whatever. And then you'll sell the ones with the skill link ability for more, because that's the ability people want. And people who want mail can always use. Yeah, that's true. That's just like more work. I'd rather just get trusted teammates who are good with meleeing. You use this at PvP? Have you seen the event though? It's literally, you just come up with the worst team you possibly can. It's more about team building and like making, you just need to catch, like you don't need to bring anything crazy. But yeah, you bring the 6 worst Pokemon you can, and then yeah, bring the 6 worst Pokemon you can, and then you give your Pokemon to your opponent, and they give you their 6 worst Pokemon, and then you have to fight using the worst Pokemon. So it's not really like a PvP event. It's just like a meme event, really. But I'd say it's more important like to just bring crappy Pokemon. Like if you bring like a Garchomp and a Togekiss and a Starmie, you're probably gonna lose because your opponent's gonna have all that stuff. You're catching the 6 Pokemon in moveset though? Nice. That's cool. Yeah, just make sure you look at the restrictions. You can't have any status moves, and then there's 4 attacks that are banned just because you can make basically unusable Pokemon if we don't put those restrictions in place. You gonna egg hunt? Dude, nice. Do it. Shiny Breloom is so good. I can't believe Connellan got it so fast. I'm so jealous. There's like 1,000 eggs. Crazy lucky. It's such a nice shiny though. It's one of those ones that changes like so perfectly. That like red fungus. So cool. I'd love a Breloom one day. I've done like several thousand encounters at Vapey. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I've done like several thousand at Petalburg Woods. Kind of shooting for the Breloom was the main goal there for sure. With Slackoth, actually, I love Slackoth, and that's surprisingly the best way to go for Slackoth. Does your Gen 1 team work? Yep. You can, actually, the funny thing with the Gen 1 team, you can just bring an Aaron with Endeavor for the first one instead of Screeching. But I wanted to kind of future-proof the video because I imagine they'll ban Endeavor off of like the endgame fights. I figured when they brought in like raids, because I know it's already banned on alphas and raids. So I figured I'd just make a different strat that makes it so you don't have to rely on Endeavor. I stole the idea from a Chinese post. There's actually a Chinese forum post that I got that one from. I was just like scouring the forums and Bilibili and stuff for random ideas, and translated off the sock Honchkrow strat with the Brick Break. But they didn't use Screech, they just rolled. They used like random rolls. It was crazy. It was like a really half-baked plan, so I did all the calcs to make sure the Screech works. But yeah, the Gen 1 works really, and it's super cheap because all you really need is a Honchkrow. Everything else will cost you like 2k on the GTL. Yeah, dude. Like I said, if you need to borrow anything, just hit me up. I know we're on team, so I trust you. Juju Rivs, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hell yeah, man. If you get me field breeders, I will be so happy. But yeah, I'll definitely buy them. I know they're not like as valuable, but they're easy to catch. Like that's the nice thing, is it's a super beginner friendly money making method. Because you literally just like go out false swipe. You can skip a turn because you don't have to spore most of the male breeders. And then just Pokeball. So you're not spending as much on balls. It's just like a basic Pokeball. Just followed your red guide. Nice. Good stuff. Dude, that Gen 1 red guide took me so long to make. I can't even express how many hours I sat there doing calculations on it. Just because I don't get it, like to the point where it was like 95% success rate, but there was still like a couple rolls. I just like couldn't get it. And then I didn't really like the Skuntank strategy. I know that's like, I think Cab has a video on that one. But it's just there's so many variables and there's a lot of different things that can happen. So I just wanted a nice consistent one. Yeah, the brick break with the sturdy sock works so well. Should be good. You need your own. Yeah, that's true. I ran into that issue. I actually borrowed the Jellicent for the Gen 5 video and then went and got Gen 5 like the 2 weeks in a row. So I ended up getting stuck on it. It was kind of annoying. So I just made my own. Solaris, good luck. Hope you get a good sleep. Have a good night. Oh, that sucks. Make sure you're getting out, getting active throughout the day. Get your IRL gym rerun in. That'll tire you out. It's the best thing about egg hunting. I just like pop it open on my phone, grab some eggs, go to the gym. In between sets, I just pop the a new batch of eggs into my inventory. One day I'm just gonna start screaming at the gym. So stoked when the fucking shiny hatches. Honchko wasn't nearly as good as yours, but still worked. Yeah, okay, cool. That's good to know. I really wanted to like stress test it, but stress testing in this game's so hard with fights like that because you need to like breed something new. So I'd need, if I wanted to test if it worked with like all 25s, I'd need to like breed it with 25s and then level it all the way to 100 and then come back and test it. Or like do the calcs though, it takes so long to do every single variation just because it's a rotating lead. The day you went to the gym was the day you got the least sleep. Interesting. That's rough. Holy crap. 2 hours. Dang, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, when you're sleeping rough, that's not a good time. 2 hours is really rough. 31-16, 31-16, 31-31, 19, 27. 31-16, 31-31, 19, 27. Are you saying Honchkrow? Why is your Honchkrow 31 special attack? Or did you mean 31-31, 31, 16, 19, 27? But it's really like IVs really don't matter that much. Everybody's so obsessed with IVs, but like IVs literally they don't change like that much. Like this is my EV trainer. this is literally the thing I used to EV train. People get so fixated on it, and he's still like, I use it for 216 or 216 special attack. The only difference is, so if I had 31 instead of 216, this would be 218. That's literally the only difference. It's just 2 stat points from 29, but it costs you like way more. Oh, you wild caught that? Holy crap. Okay, that's really good then. That's like crazy. You wild caught it? 2 points? Yeah, that's all an IV is, if you didn't know. So like, this is my old Breloom. All an IV is, if you don't know, is that's how many stat points it adds to this at level 100. So like my attack here, having 30 instead of 31, my attack's 333 instead of 334. Like if you look at that, when I highlighted, it says from IVs plus 30. If you go to like my defense is 7. So here it's plus 7 from IVs. Oh, like it matters. Yeah, that's how like 99% of the population of this game treats it. They're like, what? You can literally not do PvP unless you have all 6x31s. It's like, bro, like I have 393 attack. I don't think that extra 1 is gonna make or break a game. But yeah, like your defense, like this guy's only got 7 defense, but he's still got 172. Like that's still, it's barely a difference. So yeah, I don't know. People get like so fixated on the green numbers. And I say that as a guy who has a lot of green numbers. I like green numbers for just collecting. Damn, this is a wild card. The fact that it's adamant is like the craziest thing. Holy crap. Yeah, wild catch, adamant. This is what matters. Like, if you're gonna say something matters in builds, it's always nature. Nature's like way more important than IVs. 25 plus in nature with good synergy? Yeah, totally. And good game knowledge. It's like so much player skill. Like, you just need to know how to use your team. The 30 wins don't really matter. That's cracked though, holy crap. This is so cool. Nice, Juju. Yeah, I wouldn't even really bother. If it works, it works. And what, you're gonna get 15 more attack? Like, what does this guy got? Yeah, you're at 367 attack. I don't think the extra 15 is gonna matter. So my encounter counter isn't super accurate because I do so much on my phone. But also I could show you. I did a lot of testing so I broke, like, these are all different tests. So I should add all these in. The ones that I was doing for my video that comes out to everybody tomorrow. The Absol testing. So I probably have like I probably did 4. No. You can just check. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? So it's probably like all of these ones plus 8 times about 300 average. And then what do I got on my phone? Oops. 8 times 300. What the heck is going on? 8 times 300. There we go. And then I got plus 1, 2, 2, 3 times 5. This is just on my phone. And then plus 1103. So that's my counters on my phone. And then plus the 790. So I'm at 10K. Just tell people to lose a game knowing your poke wasn't good enough. And actually play matches. Yeah, like, you just gotta get started. That's like the most important thing, just practice. But I can show you my 81K. Holy crap. I can show you my most recent shiny though. I got a Blossom when I was making my video for the Johto speedrun. I was just EV training it at a Gloom spot, and I got a shiny Gloom, so I turned it into a Blossom. I really like the shiny Blossom, but I don't really have much use for it. It's just a cool one for the collection. I can show it to you. Yeah, it's so good. I was really happy about it. Here she is. Or he is. Yeah, I was pretty happy about this guy. He's not very good. Like, relaxed. Like, I don't know. Actually, it's pretty good IVs now I look at it. Relaxed. Defense. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Just a cool shiny, though. I like it. You have an encounter counter? Yeah, Krem. You just see this... Oh, iOS. I don't know. I play on Android. There's an app called Floating Counter. It's not automatic. Like, you have to... It puts a little bubble on your screen. And it's just like an overlay bubble. And you just tap the button. Like, you just tap the bubble every time I get an encounter. So it's like a manual encounter counter. So I use that. Torn on what to evolve your Gloom? You'd keep it as... Dude, Gloom is... in my opinion, the worst in the line. I'd either breed it to an Oddish, or I like Blossom. Vileplume's like okay, but I like Blossom best. Oddish is a really good shiny. Don't tell Swag I said that. But yeah, Oddish is super good. And then, yeah, Vileplume's decent. But I think Blossom's way better. This is such an underrated shiny. It actually just popped up. Weavile? I don't know, like nobody goes for that one. That's probably, if I do hordes over Shiny Wars, it's going to be either Weavile or Quagsire. Those are my two, I think those are my two top horde goals right now. Quagsire would be nice for the damp, just to have as a damp to replace my Parasect. And then I have another idea for Parasect, or for Quagsire. So I'm going to test if it works first, and then I'll let you guys in on it. But should be coming out probably on a video soon. But yeah, it'd be nice to have a shiny one for that. But I just think Weavile shiny is so good. Yo, Melon, how's it going? JLJLNN. I feel you, man. I feel you. Same. I'm gonna do Growlithe in the day. Murkrow, dude, Murkrow is such a good shiny. Holy, like so good. And nobody's like, it's so funny. There's so many like super underrated shinies. Like it's such a good. Oh, is there even any on the market? Like what? Why is nobody hunting that? Honchkrow. Honchkrow is really good too. Murkrow is like just basically the same color, but such good shinies. It's crazy that there's none on the market. Growlithe's pretty good too, but Murkrow is like one of my favorites. I just love the purple pink ones. Yo, Melon, are you all right there, bud? You we good? Do we need to deal with you, or are you chilling? No. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people know Murkrow you can get in a horde. It's a rare horde, like because you get Mischievous and what is it, Golbat? I think at the same spot in the Lost Cave in Kanto. But those aren't even bad shinies if you don't have a Golbat anyway. Yeah. It's a lower percent too. In mine, I haven't done very many there, but I have done maybe like 100 Lepbuzz, so like 1,000 encounters there, give or take. And I found my, I was just doing it on mobile, so I didn't have like species tracking on, but I found the Murkrow rate pretty low comparatively, but it's still not bad. It's really similar to like the Sableye spot with Mawile and stuff. Gonna be egging for Zora. Nice. Yeah, you and Cripe both going for that. You guys are racing. Wonder who will get it first. Have you done many eggs for it yet? Or are you just kind of prepping for it? Alright. Melon, you can we're gonna just time you out for a little bit there, bud. Okay, sounds good. Like 1K? Yeah, nice. 1K eggs is so much though. It's crazy how long it takes to get encounters with eggs. $15 boxes? Okay, that's not bad. Do you do them on Shiny Charm? Or do you just pop, like, do you just do it whenever you have a chance? Yeah, it's actually way better to do it on Shiny Charm. Like if you calculate it, it's a little bit more money, if I remember correctly, but you save like 150 hours. It's like so worth it. And but the price difference is like on average pretty comparable, just because you're also saving an average of like 3,000 eggs. So it's like 3,000 dittos, or I guess like 1,500 dittos and 1,500 breeders. Zoro is 50-50, right? I'm pretty sure. So it's not too bad. The 50-50 male, or sorry, 50-50 field, I think. Yeah. So it's not too bad. That's how I do, like, with the Absols. Once you get quick with making the eggs, too, like, you can get through them a lot quicker. Like, I'm doing just about 480 eggs per hour now. So it saves a lot of charm cost when you can do more eggs in 1 hour. When I started, I was only doing 300 eggs per hour. So now it's like, now that I've added 180, it's literally like every charm I'm saving half a charm. Yo, Clara, how's it going? My berry buddy. How are the berries today? You've improved drastically. Yeah, it just takes so much practice, and there's so many like little tricks you learn that make it quicker and quicker as you get better and as you do it more and more. So it just takes some practice. That's a really cool shiny though, the purple Zoroa. So nice. Are you gonna go Zoroa or Zoroark? Oh, I thought it was, is it? Am I crazy? Oh, it's Zoroark. Yeah, he's purple, okay. Yeah, which one are you gonna keep it? Are you gonna keep it? Are you gonna evolve it or keep it unevolved? Yeah, we're like always doing berries at the same time. It's so funny. Staying a puppy? Yeah. I don't know, actually, yeah, I never really looked too much at Zoroa. It's so cool though. The little blue is really nice. Yeah, Zoroa's. They're both so good. I don't even know. Picking one to be better than the other is a tough call. I think they're both really good. But yeah, Zoroa is pretty awesome. I think I like the blue over the purple personally. It's such an interesting Pokemon too. I think that's a really cool choice. It's a nice one too to have ones like that where you can take a break. And you can just go do hordes for a little while if you're like sick of eggs. This spot, yeah, this is Mount Silver, so you need full dex. I'm shiny hunting for, I want a Politoed, and this is a really nice spot because it's free Politoed, or Poliwhirl hordes, because it's right beside the PC, and it's also, they're like level 60, so it's a really good experience. It's not as good as, like, I could go do the Donphan hordes and I'd get more. I think you get like 500 more EXP per horde, 400 or 500. But I'd rather just chill and get the shiny I want, especially during the day. I already have a Dodrio, which is the other thing with Donphan, unless it's nighttime. You're colorblind? Yeah, weren't you going to sleep? What happened to that? But yeah, Zoro's definitely blue. Yeah, I don't know. If you can't see that, you are quite... Where is he? Zoro. Yeah, that's like super blue. That's interesting. If you're blue colorblind, that's really rare. Red-green colorblind's the most common. So that's interesting to have difficulty distinguishing blue. If you're a man anyway. Men often are red-green colorblind. This spot more XP than the tentacle spot. I think it's this spot specifically is about equivalent to the tentacle spot. The Donphan horde's way more than the tentacle spot, but this is just like this isn't the most efficient leveling. I'm mostly just shunting. This is just like free shunting with a side goal of leveling something. That's sick that yeah, I saw you got it all. That's super cool that you got it all set up with the iOS. It's so, I love playing on my phone, man. It's so chill. You can just like chill back and take it easy. You like lay in bed or whatever, shunt till you fall asleep. Yeah, you rather the shiny doing. Yeah. Yeah, I just like this shiny. It's definitely like way less efficient. You're getting way less XP. Not like it's not like crazy amount less, but I'm just kind of chilling. I really want the Politoed. It's a really good shiny. Can tell apart from different hues. Interesting. Yeah, it's just because you have like a red, green, and blue cones essentially in your eye. If you're colorblind, it means you're missing one. But most commonly, it's the red one that's missing. And specifically for men or XY chromosome people. So rather get speed EVs? Yeah, exactly. I always do my speed EVs here too. I got the shiny Ponyta already, so don't really need the Rapidash anymore. But this gives you, I think, the same or more than the Rapidash Ords. I can't remember. I haven't calculated it out too much. Every day you get logged out while you're planting berries. Why do you get logged out? Yeah, I do Mold Breaker Rampardos. I just have it 31 special attack and modest, and with Surf. You can use Exadrill also with Mold Breaker, but the hidden, unless you have that, it's really not worth it. Because the hidden ability on Exadrill, just because it's a Lunar New Year exclusive. Like if we look at, come on, like a hidden ability, Exadrill is what, 600k? I think it was last I looked. Yeah, oh, it's going up too. I almost feel like buying that. No, I kind of need my money right now. Ooh, this is one I want to check. I still haven't sold any of my Spindas. I think I have 40. I have just under 40 hidden ability Spindas. I bought them at 30k. When should I sell? I keep saying, I said I'd sell them at 80, and then I said I'd sell them at 100, and then I said I'd sell them at 120. We'll see. Soon. TM. Gonna try again at sleep. Alright, good night, man. Thanks for hanging out. You keep me on in the background. I'll sing you lullabies. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. You gotta level up your Rampardos? Yeah, definitely get it level 100. It'll one-shot the hordes once you hit the... If you're 31 and modest, it one-shots almost every time. I think it's like... I watched a video on it like a long time ago. It's like 1 in 500 or something survives. So... Done with berries. How many accounts are you doing? Or how many like characters? I see you down there all the time. Doing them. You must be running like a lot. But yeah, it does feel really nice when you're done berries. I forgot to plant last night. I felt so dumb. But it actually kind of worked out because now my planting rotation is a little... I realize this time actually works better. Do you have strings on phone? Yep. Yeah, I use strings. I'm pretty sure they work on iOS too. I've never set them up on iOS, but people have told me, because I made a strings guide, and you're doing 9 full in Unova? Damn, you're gonna be rolling in money soon. Holy crap. I only do 4, and I'm already making a ton from that. But yeah, strings work on the phone. Like I said, I have a guide for the strings, and people in the comments said it works in iOS, but I've never done it. I don't have a iPhone, so I'm not sure. Dude, 9 is crazy. I don't know if I could do... I don't know if I can do more than 4 right now. Even doing 4 some days, I'm like really tight on time. Like all I get to do is basically hop on water. That's it. That's my entire playtime for the day. Kind of rough. Do you make your own seeds then, right? With 9? Or do you buy your seeds? You must make your own with that, otherwise you jack up the price. And that wouldn't really be worth it. I'll do berries then reruns. Yeah, that's fair. I've kind of felt like that lately too. You're gonna make like you make almost twice as much in an hour of berries than in an hour of like gym reruns or trainer reruns or whatever. But like, but then you're like tied to the time. That's the issue with it. Because that's what sucks when like something comes up, like family stuff or whatever, and it's like all of a sudden you just can't make it. But once you get in the rhythm of it, it's really chill. One day to 16-hour. Second day lap buzz. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. I've started doing. I just mass buy my harvesting tools, and now I do a week of seeds, and then I do like 5 days or whatever of leppas on all 4. So all 4 right now are doing seeds, and then I bought 20,000 harvesting tools, which is enough for all 4 characters to do a week worth of berries, or sorry, a week worth of seeds. And then I just distribute all the seeds to everybody, and then I do like, I think it's enough to make 4 or 5 days of leppas. It works out really well. So that's like consistent income, but I just find it easier to stick to a rhythm like that. Yeah, I spent 7 mil on the because I bought the 20,000, so I just had to budget it. But the nice thing is when I calced it, after doing this, it's 9.5 mil profit after I do the 7-day and then 4 or 5 days of berries. I can't remember what it was. So it's not too bad. It's like 10 mil for doing 4 characters of berries, and that's like almost 10 mil profit after I take away, because I'm making like 17 mil total. But yeah, I hate buying harvesting tools. No, yeah, that's like the first thing I do. I just like get it done, buy them, so I don't have to think about it. Hurts less. But yeah, berries are definitely like the secret to making really good money without like doing like crazy flips and stuff like that anyway. It's like the best in-game, like built-in game mechanic that offers money. What level is this thing at? 82? Oh my god. I've just been using leveling services for all my Pokemon lately. I haven't actually leveled anything in a while, but it always hurts when you're like, oh, 82, I'm almost there. And then you hover it and you realize you're only like halfway. But it's all good. I'm mostly just doing this to show anyway. Yeah, I just need a good damp one. I was thinking about going for Quagsire too. There's a Quagsire Ford spot in Mount Silver. There's some really good ones. Like Claro, I can't remember if you said you're not done the Pokedex yet, but yeah, it's like there's some really good horde spots. You get the Sneasel horde for like Weavile here. You get the Quagsire horde. You get the Larvitar horde. That one's split with Steelix. You get this one, the Poliwhirl horde. And then the other ones you can get elsewhere, like Golduck Oh, Dawn fans got the horde here, obviously for EXP. Yeah, there's some awesome hordes on this mountain. I think we'll go. How far do we want to go? Probably not gonna go too much longer on the stream, because I do gotta go do some things to prep for Saturday's event. But we'll go. I'll do a little more. Why don't we go to like? We'll do at least 800 Polyworld encounters. If you only get one chance of catching Alpha, Alpha T-Tar. No, if you kill the Alpha T-Tar or you get killed, it's just like a regular Alpha. You go back and it's and it's just there, just like a regular Alpha. I think, anyway. I haven't tested it. I wouldn't test it. But I'm pretty sure it works like a regular Alpha. But yeah, you only get the one shot at catching an Alpha T-Tar. That's why, like, if you get a Shalfa on that, I'd recommend doing a charm, or at least getting on somebody's shiny charm before popping that Alpha encounter the first time, because that's like hyper rare. There's probably, like, we were talking about this last stream, like yesterday, I think. I'm pretty sure the Alpha T-Tar or Shalfa T-Tar is more rare than an Alpha Legendary, just because it's once per character instead of once per month. So it's like hyper rare. Didn't ask about affiliate? Yeah, thanks, man. It's funny, I actually hit all the requirements for affiliate on my second stream, but just because you guys have been so awesome hanging out and supporting. But I just didn't have enough streams. You have to do 7 streams to reach affiliate. So this is my 7th stream. So here we go. Now I should be all good to hit that affiliate thing. They said it should take 24 to 48 hours to come through. No, they confirmed that watching YouTube, like picture in picture, doesn't ban you. That's just a common thing. A lot of cheaters say got them banned, but the devs have come out and said specifically that they don't ban you for that. Yo, Alec, how's it going? But they can tell, like, they can see in their software when you're watching YouTube in like the picture overlay thing. And yeah, it doesn't ban you. There's been a Shalfa T-Tar at Mount Silver Spawn. Yeah, I was actually on Toads. I was streaming, and the guy linked it to me a couple weeks ago. It was crazy. It was super cool to see. Yeah, it's like hyper lucky. I think a lot of people underestimate how rare it is. Like, everyone freaks out about legendary like Suicune and Entei and stuff, but like T-Tar is way rarer. Crazy. This is literally, you have to complete the whole Pokedex to get one encounter. Like Shiny Hunt, that would be nuts. Go, yo, thanks, man. Yeah, only 7 streams is kind of crazy that we're here already with 7 streams. Picture-in-picture apps do trigger the warnings. The people who say that are lying. You get a warning. Yeah, but they said they don't ban for picture-in-picture. They've like said specifically, well, for YouTube anyway. That's the only one that I was reading through the post about. But they said for YouTube picture-in-picture, they can tell it's YouTube, like they can see it on their end, and they won't ban you for it. That Reddit post, someone who cried about being banned, blah, blah, unfair. He's buying body. Yeah, the dude, Reddit's full of that. They're like, oh, I never cheated. A friend just gifted me all this stuff. It's like, okay, then maybe tell your friend to stop buying money. Like, you can literally buy money in this game. I don't understand why people buy from third parties. Like, just go to the RP shop if you want to buy Pokéyen. It's crazy. You gonna go check your Alpha Tyranitar? Dude, good luck. You got a Swarm. You got a Swarm shiny in Sinnoh. Great Marshester. Dude. Nice. That's so cool. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to pop that. Oh, well. Yeah, the warning don't have it with YouTube. Some apps. Yeah, so... Oh, I just want to make sure I read this. But, well, the warning normally will say, like, remove the app or we can't tell. Oh, yeah. Oh, that sucks if you had a work app. Yeah, if it works like monitoring your phone, then Pokemon can monitor your work app, so that kind of makes sense. But yeah, they can tell it's YouTube, so you're all good. I probably have over 1,000 hours on Android on my phone, and I'd say like half of that I have a YouTube video playing, and I haven't. Hopefully, it never comes back to bite me, but I've never had a problem with it. It's way better money to deal ratio. Oh yeah, if you're like RMTing through a third party, yeah, because you don't really get much in this from the RP shop. Like you get like 2 mil for $10 USD, which is kind of crazy. Like you can make 2 mil so quick and easy in this game. But yeah, I guess if you could get like 100 mil for $10 USD, people probably get tempted by that. Say it in League language? Uh-oh. The people on Reddit are so disgusting. Yeah, fair. Yeah, the PokeMMO Reddit is like a shit show, man. I don't know what's wrong with that. Like most gaming Reddits are like at least okay. Because they have like moderators and stuff. I don't know what. Like the PokeMMO one is just trash. Kind of sucks. I feel like it's been getting better over the last few months. But it's just not very good. Sounds like my friend. That's why he sounds like that. Yeah, dude. Don't let the league in your head. I have tip a file. You might need an app. Like to do it on Android, I needed an unzipping app. So I don't know what would work. They're not real humans. I hope not. It's crazy how many posts are people like complaining about getting banned. But then, and they like if you read the original post, it's all like, it sounds like this really sad sob story. And then all of a sudden you like read through their replies to people and they're like, oh yeah, I was just like buying, I was just sending this guy real money. Like what? I can't do that. You also can't play on a VPN. So if you're playing on mobile, make sure you don't have a VPN active. Like I have NordVPN on my phone and I've never got in trouble for that. It's kind of, it worries me. Like I almost want to uninstall it, but just because I know they don't allow VPNs, so just be careful with that. And like if you have like a Game Center app, like a lot of, I don't think it's on iOS, but on Android, a lot of people use like game performance enhancing apps that like boost your, they like do a better job of shutting down your background apps so that you have more access to like RAM and stuff. So don't use stuff like that while you're playing. Upload a Google Drive unpacked. Yeah, you'll probably find one in the App Store. That's what I'd guess. That's what I did on Android. I do talk about how to install it all on mobile. It is for Android, so I don't know how different it is. But I do have a strings guide if that might help you out. Because I go over mobile in it. Dude, yeah, Google Drive is like a lifesaver. Alright, we're gonna go to 1,000 Poliwrath encounters and then, or Poliwhirl encounters, and then I'm gonna get off. Because we're already way longer than I was expecting to go for. Yeah, there's some weird stuff with iOS too. I haven't had an iPhone in like a really long time, but I think you have to like plug it into your computer every once in a while or something like that. I've heard just to like keep the app working. So make sure you keep up on that if you're playing on iOS. You had a Larvitar shiny the other day. You only there to catch the Swarm Tyranitar for a friend? Holy crap. And you just came across a Larvitar shiny? That's crazy. That's a really good shiny too, the Tyranitar shiny. And I'm a huge fan of Steelix. So it's super cool that you get Steelix and Tyranitar at the same spot. Yeah, thanks, man. You're heading out? Cool, cool. I'll be out soon too. We're gonna do what's that, 85 more encounters and then we're out. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, Puddle. Appreciate it. Have a good night. We'll see you either tomorrow or Saturday morning for the event. I'm so excited for that event on Saturday. That's gonna be sick. Bedtime for you too? Alright. See ya. Thanks for hanging out, Betty Bojangles. Definitely Saturday, yeah. Yeah, Saturday's gonna be a blast. I'm so excited. It's gonna be such a shit show. Make sure you get your teams prepped and everything. If you guys, just for any viewers who don't know, make sure you come by Saturday. We're doing it at 9 MST, whatever your time zone is, or 3 p.m. UTC. We're basically just making they're basically just making the worst team you possibly can, competing with those. So it'll be a good time. People like YouTube guys, I swear I wanna. Oh. Well, do I have news for you, Claro? Jesus. Hopefully you got it working out then, I'm assuming. Hopefully you got it all worked on your phone. Let me know how it works for you. I'm curious. I have a huge phone, so I'm curious how it would work. I've never played on like a normal size phone, but I play on I have a Galaxy Fold, so it's pretty big. So I'm curious how the smaller phones would do. I was trying to do something, Google it, don't get over. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's crazy that there's like, you can just YouTube like anything. That there's so many like hyper specific YouTube videos for like every little weird niche case that you come across in every aspect of life. It's nuts. All right. Almost there, almost there. How's our Lopunny doing? I'm really curious how this Lopunny works. So I've been testing a new idea. I'm getting annoyed with alphas who roost and stuff like that. Love not having to use my brain. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've been having trouble with like alphas who use roost, and I'm just like annoyed with all that stuff. So I think I'm gonna add a Lopunny to my team, and it's a little annoying. Here's a little sneak peek into an upcoming video. I think you're gonna want. I haven't tested it too much, but Switcheroos an egg move. so it's a bit annoying. You want to get a Zangoose, level it up to 33, and then breed it with a Lopunny. And I think you want to go... Again, I haven't tested it much because I'm just still leveling. But I'm going to put an Assault Vest on her and then switcheroo the Assault Vest onto the Alpha so that it can't use any status moves. So that'll prevent it from using like Rooster, I don't know, Recover, anything like that. So it'll be stuck only using physical attacks. So I figure that might help. So basically the plan would be throw Contrary on it, throw an Assault Vest on it, Super Fang it, and then use the Breloom. That's where I'm at. I just want like a more optimized alpha strat, because the alpha strat works really well, but sometimes it just takes a while. If you're just like burning through Recover or Roost PP or whatever, it's just annoying. So I'm hoping this counters that. The reason you need Lopunny is because of Klutz. Because of Klutz, she can't use any held item. So if you put an Assault Vest on her, which prevents you from using any status moves, but she can't use the Assault Vest, so the effect doesn't trigger, so she can still use the status switcheroo. You can't just like trick an Assault Vest on. But you need the egg move switcheroo. It's a bit annoying. So yeah, I'm probably gonna make a video guide on that in the next few weeks. I just want to test it. I might test it a little further, so it might be a while away. There's your sneak peek. But yeah, I'm thinking just switcheroo and then probably just Baton Pass. Or I put Healing Wish just so she can kill herself, basically. Just Healing Wish to swap out, because you don't want to like outspeed with Baton Pass and then take the hit on your way in. So I think Healing Wish is a better choice. And it's free, you just get it by leveling up. And then Yusuke on our team has been mentioning Quagsire. So I think that's 5 so far. I think the 6th one would be a tanky Quagsire. And then Unaware, if you hit that point where the stats flip, you just swap in your Quagsire and the Unaware cancels out all the plus, all like the bonuses. So that's my next strategy. So hopefully that works out pretty well. But we just passed the 1,000. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it there for the night. I mostly just wanted to pop in and say hi and get that 7th stream down. So I think, yeah, we'll call that there. Unfortunately, no shiny today. Give me a sec, and I'm gonna see, is there any good PokeMMO streamers going on right now? Any good streamers in general? Who do we got? Oh, here we go. Got Hoki. I'm gonna send you guys over to Hoki. So, thanks for hanging out. This is a good time. I will see you guys. I'll be back on tomorrow, and I'll also be on Saturday. So, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.